Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest.
I hate it. Was it raining?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, let it rain, dog. I got the advantage. I'm gonna run that thing. Run that table. Boy, they be killing Jason Williams on that, boy, especially Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC.
Dog ain't want the ball. I wanted to kick off.
And the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, Lord.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is taken at the 3.
Oh, shoot, man. Come on.
Down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Yeah, man, coach. Yeah, man. All right, we're going to change that. Change that.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, come on, get through.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Right there. 54 Mike. Double dog. That's the way. Slam. Check three. Under 10. 10.
Second and 9 now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's caught.
Good catch, boy. Good catch, boy.
Down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for the Saints.
Should have been during pass interference.
55 yards.
Hey, bumping you all the way down the field. Good catch, Waddle.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Good run, boy.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort.
Move him out the way. Move him out the way.
And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the
Move him out the way.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On first down.
Good hit, boy.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gun ace slide. Gun ace slide.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Good hit, boy.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch the run. 52, right 52. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
To throw on 3rd down. McCain buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them
Good
in this
start,
one.
D.
On the return, it's James.
Get off the bounds.
And
We
a
don't
yard
need no
return
fumble.
there after a punt of 47. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week.
Oh my God! Man, come on! Come on now! Come on, EA now! Man, he way outside the numbers now. You gonna let him morph over?
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game.
Wow, I had it set up.
Like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll run on 1st down. Beckwith. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
Wow.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I mean, there's no
Nice job by that defensive
giving me
front there.
a good play
Gain on
call.
1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Shoot, no way.
50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine. I'm going to run you over.
To throw on 2nd down. McCain. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Here we go. 57 to Mike.
Operating from the gun. McCain. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle.
The interception, boy. Let's roll. Let's roll with it.
Picked off at the 14. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his give him 4
Regular
yards
league, he
here
was
for
gone.
2nd and 6.
God dang.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
At least it was incomplete. Oh, that was 54. God dang, I ran to the wrong side.
Not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it
My
was
bad.
contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. On 1st down, Joyner. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
On 2nd down now.
Hold your block, dude.
Right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no.
You had it. Hold your block.
It'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Complete. Well, this is going to depend on the...
Oh, come on, man.
Very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Shut
So
up.
often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle
Oh, yeah, I
well
got
on these
the
receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't
Come
convert
on,
here.
man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Man, that's some BS, man, EA.
After 1, 7-0 on EA
I mean,
Sports.
God dang, man. Ain't no way I should have missed that.
switch gears. Check it. Let's walk. Right. Watch the shoe. Move. 552. No.
On 1st and 10, McCain steps away to his left. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I don't know what kind of throw that was. Thank you.
His caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Get through.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
What we got? Mike 51. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run on first down. Joyner about 3 yards there to the 27.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side.
Oh!
Joyner.
Oh, Lord.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as
A
the
deep
4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Right here.
Flush to his right.
All right, well, let me throw the ball away.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Oh, woo! Thank you, boy.
Now, it's like we take them for granted.
God
Kicks
dang!
used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And we
And
shouldn't take them for
shoot.
granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Looking to throw. McCain eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
57, come on. Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Back's mine, back's mine. Short.
On third down, McCain. Throw left side complete. That's Hayes. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. It got his man.
Wow.
And they do finally get him.
God
down.
dang.
He reaches the 41.
First down, Saints.
Man.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here.
Oh my God! Let me through.
Maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Joyner. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll let this go for the end zone.
No, again?
Intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right now.
Wow, man,
hey guys, you
I should
dig
have
this
just
hole?
quit
See if you can
trying
get
to
us
go
out of
for
here
it.
a
Should have
little bit
went
before the
from
half
up there and
runs out.
stinking
Let's go
point.
make some plays.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. McCain forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Wow.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the
Do him like you did me.
1-yard attempt.
Oh, it's in there. God dang. Hey, dog. Man, this don't make no sense. If you ain't perfect, dog.
Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Wow.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
All right, defense. Come on now. God, dog.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there on the screen pass.
Wow.
49 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the 21-yard line.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. Check 26, 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Twins. Push, push. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Get him, get him, get him.
Looking to throw on second down.
Oh!
Over the middle.
Why would it take me that way?
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep
Why
this
would
one
it take me
low
that
scoring.
way?
Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Go. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
From the gun, McCain. They still can't get it, and he will not throw it away. He goes
Good D, secondary. Good D.
line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out.
Oh!
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away.
Come on, baby. We need to get down. Let's get the field goal. God dang it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch
Good
him,
run, boy.
I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be.
Next time, run out of bounds.
Open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Switch up, switch up.
On first down, Joyner. And he'll go inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Got lucky to get through there.
On first, and that'll make it second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, my God. Fall down. You fall down. Did you really fall down?
In this situation, you're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Did you really fall down?
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side.
Ah! Hold the block, dude.
He's had his way in this one.
Hold the block.
They get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Hold the block. Hold the block.
On the ready. 51 to Mike. You remember me? You remember me?
They'll keep it on the ground.
That's all right.
And
Let's
he
take a
will
field
maneuver his
goal.
way down to about the 7.
Let's get the
Only
field
able
goal.
to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Oh, Lord, I missed that.
Low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage? But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, you can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the
Believe
goal.
that was crap.
It does
God.
test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy
Good
to
tackle,
make the
boy.
kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
On 3rd down.
Good tackle, boy.
It would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Oh, my God.
First down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back now in Seattle, Washington.
God dang, I can't believe I done missed 3 stinking field goals.
Here to begin quarter number 4. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
57 to Mike. 57.
Operating from the gun, McCain. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down.
Good D, boys.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, McCain.
Yes, sir.
Gets to him again.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Come on, man. We should be up 13 right now.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended
Let me through, let me through.
with a missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll keep it on the ground.
No! Why you stuck me back? I was gone.
48. The recipe's pretty
Yeah, you
simple.
killing me, dog.
Just give your
You
superstar
killing
the
me.
ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as
It was
well.
perfect.
If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll drop the throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield
Wow.
with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to get the
Wow.
guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. McCain. Trying to lay one up deep.
Wait, why are you taking me? Wait.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's...
And look where my man run to.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter.
Oh,
Maybe you can
my
expect
God.
more passes like that downfield.
Come on.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Check 52's the money. Check 52's the money.
Operating from the gun. McCain.
Oh.
Hits right, complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down, McCain. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, McCain. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go.
No!
Inside the 35. And he takes this one.
Did you see the animation they gave me?
gets 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
Huh? Yeah. And wow, that's a pick. The animation was awful.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I deserve to lose.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run on first down. Beckwith, they'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 32 yards. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic.
Oh, Lord. Nah, go, boy. I seen it there like, oh, Lord, my life flashed.
That's good for 21 yards.
Sure.
First down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, man, come on. Come on, you ain't going to hold the block. You're just going to let him through.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 11 back.
Come on,
that
that better be.
Third down.
Oh, shoot.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one.
Got it! Got it!
Is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with time running out. And the Saints have...
God dang, he almost missed that son of a gun.
Point after up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on, D. Hold tight. Hold steadfast, baby. Hold steadfast.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Can't believe I missed 3 field goals.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Good game, dog.